I've always believed that buying any kind of investment property should involve lots of solid research. As an experienced real estate investor, I've always liked having all the control in order to locate the property, meet with the contractors, and determine how much work it will take to get it into rentable condition, then arrange for my own financing, and finally market the property and get a decent tenant who won't trash the place. Although I've done this successfully with 3 investment properties I currently own, I can't even begin to tell you how many months and hours it's taken me to do this on my own. And let's not even mention the cost and time involved in flying out to see the properties, marketing costs to get it rented, and hoping it can get rented so I don't have a rental vacancy on my hands. When I finally decided to get another investment property, a friend of mine mentioned I should at least check out into turnkey investment properties. I heard about them before, but was pretty skeptical because you know what they say, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. One night, while searching for investment properties, I decided to do a search under turnkey investment properties and found the Equity Build site. I read the entire site, checked out some of the properties they offered, and thought, what the heck, it can't hurt to call these guys and find out if this is the real thing or not. The next day, Sean Cohen promptly called me back and introduced himself. One of the first things I noticed about Sean is that he never ever tried to sell me on anything. Our first conversation involved making sure I qualified, which I did. Then he asked me a bunch of questions about what I was looking for in an investment property and whether I was currently cash flow positive on my current investments. I told him that 2 of my properties were not cash flow positive. He then went on to explain to me how Equity Build had an excellent, proven, turnkey investment plan in place that basically helped all of their investors do everything that needed to be done in order to own a rent-ready investment property, complete with a tenant and a first-month cash flow stream. I wanted to learn more, so Sean and I scheduled a second meeting. In this meeting, we got really down to the financial nuts and bolts of how much I could earn each month on the property and the fact that I could get into a turnkey investment with only 5% down due to the type of properties that they were purchasing. I honestly have to say, I have never been happier than the day I decided to invest in a turnkey property and let the guys at Equity Build take all the hassles out of traditional investment methods. My first property with them is producing a cash flow of $400 a month, and because they secured a great tenant for me, I really didn't have to do a whole lot other than sign off on the closing documents and make some phone calls. These guys are great and have been around a long time to know how the property investment world works. I should have used them the first time I started investing in real estate. It would have saved me a ton of time, money, and hassles.